I forgot that the ad break actually shows me on it. Like this first like section is essentially, hey guy, and what happened? Well, so I tried what you did again. Oh, so AGs and stuff didn't work. Now I can, yeah. So I tried what you set up, Gaiden, where I have the 5 minutes starting screen, and then into that it goes to ad break. I didn't realize I don't need to necessarily have it go to this screen during the ad break. So I have it go to be right back instead of just keep it on the starting screen for the duration of the ad break. The problem is when I have it run a commercial, it immediately goes to this. So it's funny, I had to like disable it for this one start screen command so it doesn't go here, it stays on there. But then when that command's all done, then it turns on so that when I do go to ad break, it goes here. It's very confusing. So let me add that to the Fix-It stream for next time we do a Fix-It stream. But yeah, I'll do the intro here in a bit. Paul says, so are you streaming to show people how to update tonight's show notes? I mean, yeah, I'm going to be working on the show. First, we're going to start with Proverbs 3. So something I used to do, well, hold on, I'll wait till this is all done because not everyone can necessarily hear me. And not have first trigger. All right. Yeah, I should probably have something that says like get your first commands ready or something like that. Yeah, my BRB doesn't have my mic and camera on. Yeah. My normal BRB doesn't, but this ad break one, since I'm still talking to those that are still around, does have it on. So yeah, comedy of errors, guys. But have a good stream. Thank you for the Lord, Paul. Appreciate that. Lord God, please be with Paul today. May his workday be going well. And looking forward to doing. Wow. I'm looking forward to doing the podcast with him tonight. Amen. All right. Welcome, Rewinders, Mageneers, FireGuard, and new friends. My name is Francisco. This morning, typically here at Retro Rewind Pod, we have music that's really loud. Let me turn that down. Typically, we will do a podcast or play a game or something like that. But I don't know if this will be an ongoing thing I do or this is a one-off. But I thought I'd do a work with me stream. See how it goes. Essentially, we're going to start with reading through Proverbs 3, something I used to do. Now I'm mainly trying to memorize Psalms, but something I used to do was whatever day of the month it was, I would read that proverb, that chapter in Proverbs. So it's February 3rd. We're going to read Proverbs 3. So I thought that'd be a nice way to start the stream. Then we're going to move into Pomodoros, where if you're not familiar with what that is, that's like you work for 25 minutes, just focus on your tasks, and then, take a break for 5 minutes. So if you guys want to join me in that, the paparazzi, exactly, Guyan. You could be working on wherever you're working on, and I feel like something
slow and boring.
Thanks, Paul. Something that I enjoy is since a lot of people are still remote, that's becoming less of a thing these days. But being a remote worker, I found it nice to be able to hang out on someone else's stream if I knew them, and it felt like I was sort of working in the same area, could ask questions or whatnot, or share things. So that's what I'm going to try to provide to you guys today. All right. Guidance says, you can use the ad break to stretch Francisco. Your older self will thank you. I probably should do that, and I will be using these coming ad breaks for that, but not today. Anyway. All right. Let's start with the quick prayer. Lord God, thank you for this day. It is yours. Help us to find ways to glorify you in it. Amen. All right, Proverbs 3. This is the ESV version. Trust in the Lord with all your heart is the heading. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life, and peace they will add to you. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. So you will find favor and success in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth and the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves him who he loves, as a father the son in whom he delights. That is so true. Okay. Then the next heading, blessed is the one who finds wisdom. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who gets understanding. For the gain from her is better than gain from silver, and her profit better than gold. She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare with her. If you're wondering who this her is, so in the book of Proverbs, wisdom is sort of personified in a female person. There's like the adulteress, and then there's wisdom, and those are sort of the two feminine portrayals that we see in the book of Proverbs. So this is the wisdom. The her is wisdom. A long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are always of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Those who hold her fast are called blessed. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the deeps broke open, and the clouds dropped down the dew. Hey, King Amos. My son, do not lose sight of these. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, and they will be life for your soul, and adornment for your neck. Then you will walk on the way securely, and your foot will not stumble. If you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or of ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. Do not say to your neighbor, "Go and come again tomorrow, I will give it." When you have it with you, do not plan evil against your neighbor who dwells trustingly beside you. Do not contend with a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways. For the devious person is an abomination to the Lord, but the upright are in his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners he is scornful, but to the humble he gives favor. The wise will inherit honor, but fools get disgrace. All right. So says the word of the Lord. Let's see. Yeah, slow and boring. I assume you weren't talking about the Bible being slow and boring, Paul. I think that was before that. Amos says it's retro. It is retro. All right, guys. So we're going to start for Pomodoros. We're going to start with doing show notes for the podcast. I'm not sure how much talking I will be doing for these. I may just focus. I don't really know. I'm probably, you guys probably will be able to distract me with chat if you guys end up chatting. But here we go. Let's see. There we go. I went on that side. And we'll get this one because I'll need some IMDb, I'm sure. Over here. IMDb. So the next movie we're covering is Enter the Dragon, which was from 1973, I believe. Enter the Dragon. Enter the Gungeon, no. Yes, focus, exactly. So what I'm going to do is start. Let's see if this Pomodoro timer is going to work here. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to set it to and his onion. Wait, King Amos. It's retro and his onion. Oh my gosh, it's not an onion. It's a flame. It's a flame. Golly sakes. Flame and onion. Oh my word. Okay, I'm going to start this. I'm probably going to talk during this. Come on. No, not break. I want the other one. Okay, go to the next one, please. Oh my word. Okay, so apparently it has to go through the break timer and then it'll switch over to the other one. I'm sorry, guys. So we'll talk here for a little bit longer until, because I have this, it's set up in a certain way to switch over to the next one. So I'm not going to fuss with it right now. We'll just talk for 5 more minutes. Dan says, well, I was surprised you got on. I wasn't expecting that stream earlier today. I was going to watch a said movie. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, you could definitely go for it. This is not the movie. This must be one of the other movies. One-Armed Swordsman. Oh, okay. Since I don't know what it's going to show there, I'm going to stop showing that. But talking through, wait, it's a flame? I thought it was an Onion Knight's head. Oh my gosh. Bunch of comedians over here. Amos says, next time I see you, I'm bringing you a red onion. It is a fire. I mean, the closest thing is it's a fireball with, flames coming out from it with a little smile. It's a happy little fireball. Like what's the one from House Moving Castle? Calcifer. It's like that, but he's happy. Come on. You don't call him an onion, do you? Wow, you guys. Wow. Yeah, but I mean, feel free if you're going to watch it, then go for it. But yeah, we're doing the podcast for it tonight, the live recording. And then it won't come out tomorrow. It'll come out a week from tomorrow. So, okay, 3 minutes. Happy onion with flames. Oh my gosh. What onions are you eating that are this? I'm going to point over there because that's the only, I can't, my hand doesn't go that far. That has that orange and also red at the top. The red in this, red onions are way more purple than this onion. Or dang it, than this flame. It's not an onion. See, you guys are psycho gain in my head. A happy onion. Oh my god. Guidance says yes. 8 days. Got it. Red onion night. Oh my gosh. The good kind. Bad gag. Bah ha ha ha. Got him. Clip. No, oh my gosh. Do not clip that. Do not do that to me. I don't need that in my life. Something that's kind of cool is we got. Oh, by the way, I need to actually make sure I can see. I'm not seeing anything from YouTube, so I'm like, am I seeing any YouTube comments? Let me double check. Okay, it says auto activates. Okay, do I need to? Let me turn this off and then on, I guess. Activate source. Okay. Hopefully it'll show YouTube now. I'm not sure. Hopefully it will though. Regardless. I was just about to say, so I went to, I think I mentioned on yesterday's Mega Mondays, went to the GameCon this past weekend. I wrote up my recap of it, and that's available to read at firejoystudios.com if you're interested. Yeah, so that's the newest content drop. Let's see. And then Amos, I think I read all that. And the guy, hi, here on. Okay, thank you so much, guy, for testing that. Gosh, the red in this red onions are way more purple than this onion. Or really, the clip is killing me. Why is it killing you? Because it's just so funny. Because I'm just so funny. Let's tease Francisco. All right, almost done. Almost time to start the Pomodoro. All right, here we go. Again, I'm probably going to just talk through what I'm doing. You guys let me know if you like that or you don't like that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Break time, chat. Now switch this. Go. Hold, please. Because apparently something's not working like it should. Okay, So, let me look at this. It's supposed to melt through widget control. Yeah, streamer. Palm, focus, and start. Yeah, does that. Okay. 2 actions. Yeah, focus, start. So, what am I messing up then? Because it's supposed to switch from one to the other. Right? Toggle. Geez, no. Missed timer? I'm really confused, guys. I know what else is new, right? Excuse me. Oh, wait. This is supposed to... Oh, okay. So that's the action. No wonder. Okay, so I need to look at streamer bot. I know this is slow and boring. Okay. Pomodoro timers. Okay, so if focus start equals true, do this. Okay, so did this not get set? Is that my issue? What is focus state set to? Let's see. Focus state is set to is non-permanent, is set to true right now. So when I hit this, if true, delay for this much and show it's supposed to toggle the break timer and the focus timer. Okay, so we're going to have to go and look at those because it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right, so I'll disappear here for a second. They can still hear me, guys. Okay, so Pomodoro. Yep, here we go. Break time, and then yeah, it's supposed to just toggle these. So it should be like this. It should be showing this. Okay, that's what I want. Good.
Fix it, Francisco.
That's about right, Paul. Holding number 24, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down. Pretty much, Gaiden. Pretty much. The vibe frustration at the end is gold. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go, guys. Starting the Pomodoro now. All right, first up, what we're going to do, Enter the Dragon. Is this the right recording date? Yeah, that's it. It's a movie. We're in pre-production. Not that this publishing status doesn't make a whole bunch of difference, but I still have it. Okay, so we're going to now go through and fill out all these variables. So I have this plugin I'm using the note-taking app Obsidian. That's how me and Paul sort of share notes. And there's this plugin I installed called Verinote, which allows me to essentially do a bunch of... what do you call it? So I can set up variables inside the template, and then when I make a new document with that template, it will add the variables in, and then I can set the variables whenever I go into the template. So we're going to start that first. All right, year released. What was it? 1973. Yep. 1973. It is a film. Because sometimes I reference things as films or games, and so I want to have that just set. I don't have to think about what it's going to be. I'm going to do rewatch. And let's see what this is: martial arts, action, crime. We'll call it So I try to have the first genre be an adjective, and the second genre can be a noun. So like sports comedy. Sports is the adjective, comedy is a verb, but comedy can also be an adjective. But some of them don't really work as that. You can't. Action is never really a noun, so I can't say a crime action. I could say a action thriller or a crime thriller. But let's see. Watching the movie, it's definitely action movie is right. Thriller. I don't know if it's really a thriller. Would I call that a thriller? Yeah, I don't know. Your mascot is so fitting. Your stream setup has a lot of layers. Wow. Paul says, Retro, remove the voice acting from the checklist template, please. Oh, okay. Wait, the voice acting? Okay, sure, I can do that. I'm gonna get through this. One person army action, yeah. Action. Okay, definitely action. I want action because it is that. It is martial arts. Martial arts action. Action kung fu movie. It's an action. No, you would never say it's an action kung fu. What? An action kung fu? What is that? I guess I'll put thriller. I don't know. I wasn't really thrilled by it, but I mean, it's crime. It's not a drama. It's not really sports. Not that I would end with sports. It's not an adventure. It's not a comedy. It's not a tragedy. Yeah, I guess thriller is the best we got. Suspense? I don't know if it's that suspenseful. There were thrills. So, okay, we'll go with that. Okay, the first guest is going to be Bobo, who is the, see, now here I'm not sure how many times Bobo has been on. So now I need to go back to the last time he is on. Okay, which I forget when that was. Let's see. Bobo. When do I have it listed? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's in Garfield. That's right. Okay, so I go to Garfield. And now I'm going to listen for what I call... Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I can just go to the show notes for Garfield and look there. So, however, can I open up a new tab? Now I'm going to redo all that. Darn it. Okay, I can... Okay, that's fine, though. I should... So this is something I need to learn. I need to look these up beforehand. So we'll go to the archives, and we will look for Garfield. Garfield, where are you? It seems like it'd be here. Oh, a Garfield Christmas special. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, and then we had for David Bobo, he's Garfield. We welcome back aboard historian officer. Oh, he's a historian officer? I don't remember that. Okay, cool. We will go. Oh, no, that makes sense now that I think about it. Okay. So, historian officer, and now I want to look up what Patch is. In the last episode, Patch was on. Let's see. It wasn't Big Trouble in Little China. He's been on more recently than that. I'm trying to remember what it was, though. I'm looking. Let's see. Paul says, JJ, do you get less money from the Junkyard games when it goes on sale? So for the crowd sale, I actually will end up getting more money than when it goes on sale normally. So I had that sale a bit ago, and I got less money than the normal retail. But on a crowd sale, like it's doing now, I actually get Game Crafter doesn't take its cut. It just, and anything it gets, any extra from the economy of scale, like that's why the discounts are bigger for the more units that are sold. My understanding is I make all that in profit. So that's why they only let you do a crowd sale one time in the game's history. That's why, I think, because otherwise people would always be doing those and they'd never make any money. So yeah, I will end up actually getting more from the Junkyard Juggernauts crowd sale than the normal sale that happened. Like that was a flash deal or something. But good question, Paul. Okay, so Patch. Yeah, if any of you guys happen to remember what episode Patch was on, by all means, shout it out. Okay, let me just look it up because I don't remember. Okay, go back, do a search for Patch. Patch. Was it Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? Okay. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Let's see, that was Patch is Feelings Officer. That's right. Feelings Officer and Historian Officer. Right? That's what Baba was? Jeez, I just forgot. Well done, Francisco. Historian Officer. Okay, cool. Now we're ready to go back to enter the dragon. Not enter. I keep wanting to call it Enter the Gungeon. It's not that, Francisco. Okay, do this again. 1973. Yeah, 197. That's when it was released. Wow. Film rewatch. And I think we said action thriller. I think I'm going to say martial arts thriller or kung fu thriller. We'll say martial arts. That's more general. Martial arts thriller. And the first name is David Bob Key. Put those in quotes here. And he's historian officer. And then we have Patrick Patch Hicks, and he is the feelings officer. No guess 3, and then that is that for the variables I have. So set values, and now those went through and filled in everywhere, which is fantastic. All right, so now I need an opening line for our opening skit. So usually I'll go to the quotes from the movie because as we were watching, some things kind of stood out, but nothing specific. So I'm going to go to quotes and see what stands out to me. Again, only haven't seen the movie once. So yeah, 197 AD. Exactly, Guyan. Just to be sure, you remember us when you're rich and famous. Oh yeah, totally. I got you. George. Oh, by the way, Gaiden, you were mentioning in one of your streams how people have trouble saying your name. I mean, based on the name you have in that's another question. Do you want me to be, instead of using your actual name when I say thank you and stuff to the fire guard, would you prefer I use Gaiden instead of that? I usually just default to wherever people put in for their subscription, but if you'd prefer not, then that's fine. But yeah, if your name is pronounced the same way the book of the Bible is pronounced, then I'm not sure how people pronounce it wrong. Unless it's I think you said I thought you said you're a Filipino. So maybe there's a Filipino name or a Filipino pronunciation that's pronounced wrong, which I totally get. Oh yeah, just use Gaiden. That's fine. Okay, cool. Then I will. It won't be in this one, but I'll try to fix it elsewhere. So and I can fix it actually. I can fix it for the podcast here. Change.
Fix it, Francisco.
Okay. So before I do anything more in here, now I also like to I also have in my templates, I have the list of fire guard. And so here we'll change this to Gaiden. All right. So now we have everyone there. Awesome. I think I don't think there's anyone new. I try to do this in alphabetical order. So that is amazing. You stayed in the same spot, alphabetized, that you were before. It's perfect. It's wonderful to see that happen. All right. Back to Enter the Dragon. Did the music stop or is it just really low? It's just really low. Okay. I may have to adjust that later, but for now we'll go with that. How many minutes? 13 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see. Kick me. Was that an exhibition? Honestly, I didn't really get this whole part. This part of the movie, I didn't understand what he was trying to do. But okay. All right, sure there. Sure, Bruce Lee. Though this part I like. But the guy he was fighting never really responded, so that doesn't make much sense. Okay, here, we'll do this. We'll do this one. Paul, would you prefer to be Parsons, the New Zealander, or Bruce Lee? I'll write the skit according to that. How's you down under? Lord, thank you for the Lord guidance. Appreciate you guys just hanging out and just chillaxing as we work. For now, I'm going to put you, Paul, as the New Zealander. Okay, that's what I was going to pick, so that's perfect. All right, so we'll flip these. Put this here. Oh, I love that quote, the art of fighting without fighting. Yeah, so we're going to use that. So Paul is going to say, and I'll put this in parentheses so he knows, as Parsons, the New Zealander. I think that's is New Zealand, is Zealand spelled with, is it just the E? I want to say it's the A. Okay. What's your style? And I'm going to be and I do a great Bruce Lee. I am Bruce Lee. I cannot do Bruce Lee to save my life, so it's probably just going to be me. Oh, Bruce Lee. I don't know. I can do a stereotypical Asian accent, which is meant to just offend everyone, because why not? If it really hurts your feelings, let me know. I'll apologize to you, but I'm not going to apologize to all Asians everywhere, because not all of them will be offended. Okay. As Lee? Not as Bruce Lee. You're not Bruce Lee, Francisco, but just the character Lee. My style? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting. It's going to be something like that. But instead of fighting, it's going to be the art of podcasting without podcasting. Podcasting. That's a lot of INGs, Francisco. Podcasting. And then Paul as Parsons. Oops, need the. There we go. Parsons is going to say. I would just pretty much repeat that. Without podcasting, show me some of it. Show me some of it. Oh, that's a question. And then I'm going to say, and then this has the, there we go. I'm going to say I can't, this, I'm going to say this I can't do. This I can't do. But you can listen to it. Let's see, maybe I can work this in. But you can listen to it with more room. Yes, I can't do, but you can listen to it in your room. You can listen with more room. We'll say that, but you can listen with more room to episode 341 of the Retro Realm podcast. And then start the intro music. Get back into this. Paul does his liner. And I do David. Bob key. Oh, okay. So now it's break time. Oh, and it went to break time. And now we reset it for that. And now it's 5. And no, why are you going to focus? Are we done? Really, it doesn't want to work. Okay, I'm just going to start it.
Fix it, Francisco.
I'm trying, Paul. 5 minutes. 5-minute break time. All right, podcasting. What kind of stupid is that? What kind of stupid name is that? I'm drinking some water, guys. My gosh. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to stretch a little bit. I can still see chat and stuff if you guys want to say something. Glad they got that sound effect, because otherwise it would have just kept going. Oh, wow. That's a nice thing to walk. My gosh. I just want to know what the onion mascot. Oh my gosh, it's not an onion. It's not an onion. It's not. No. And there isn't a name. Because he's a flame dude. He's a little fireball. Maybe I'll have the fire guard to name him. That might be fun. Paul did. Paul, what would you call it? What would you call it, Paul? And now I have a pink face because the camera. I think what's happening with that is that the camera looks and sees a bunch of green. I mean, you obviously don't see it's all just green right here. But I think it sort of adapts its color to match that. And then when I come back in, it's like, whoa, skin tones, let's readjust. It's an onion sleeping in, oh my gosh, Paul, that is not helpful at all. It's not an onion. It's not an onion. It's a fireball, guys, a fireball. Come on. Jeez Louise. My head's cold. I'm going to put my hood up. It's not a fire onion. It's a fireball. Funyun. Oh my gosh. Oh, I saw a break. Okay. I'm like, what's going on? I'm still in break time, Francisco. What are you guys working on today? I imagine, Paul, you have work. Amos, you're home from work right now, or do you work from home? I mean, I think last I heard you were working with the airport, but call it a Kenyan. I'm sure Ken would love that. Calcifunyun. Paul, you are not helping. It's not an onion. Just like I am not the warlord. Pay no attention to this hood. My head's cold, okay? It's cold in here. Leave me alone. Because you guys are tight. Me and Ken, you mean? I mean, I don't know. I suppose. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, and for this, just so you guys know, he worships you. Well, I hope not. I hope he worships God. I am not worthy of worship. But I was going to say, my plan is to just go until noon for this for the stream. So I'm hoping, what I'm hoping to get done is the show notes for tonight. Then also to work on, let me look at my to-do list here. What else do I have? Enter the Dragon. Oh, I did that. I need to work on the sticker for Clockwork. I need to double check if you want I think you want the Mega Man 3 sticker, but I have to double check that. And then I also need to make an email for the Fire Guard, or the Fire Knights, to pick a movie. So the Fire Knights are going to, the way me and Paul have it is that Fire Knights will get to actually pick a movie that they want covered, but because we only have 3 spots each year, so we're going to, they can each pick a movie. We'll do wheel spins for them, and okay, back to it. We'll do wheel spins for them, and then those will be the ones we cover in the year. Let's see. So instead of having to just nominate a movie, they actually pick the movie. But some may not get picked just because we only have so many spaces. Paul says it's okay. So it just went to focus time and it's going still. Okay, that works out though. It's 5 minutes in. No, that reset that. Okay, go again. All right, there. Now it's going. It might be a little off, but we'll go with that. Paul says it's a take on Calcifer from House of Moon Castle. So I know I got the joke. Paul. I just didn't want it. Or maybe it's the Fire Lord. I mean, Fire Lord is pretty cool. I like that name. Call it Fire Lord. I like it. I like that very much. Much better than anything onion. It's not an onion. Okay, so we're back to this. Okay, so we had Bobo, then Patch. We don't have a third guest, so let's delete that part. Okay, now we're going to get into all the release details for Enter the Dragon. I swear I keep wanting to say Enter the Gungeon. Okay, director Robert Klaus. So put that right there. Whoops. Let's see, rated R. Runs 1 hour 39 minutes. And let's see when it was released. Open tab here. Okay, I usually just go United States. So August. Oh, it was released near my birthday. That's cool. August 19th. Dang it. That didn't work out. Sometimes with IMDb, it's this weird thing where if you copy something and then release the click, it will click on it and then it won't copy anything. Okay. Written by, who wrote this? Michael Allen and Bruce Lee. Copy. What are you doing? It's not break time. And why am I pink again? Don't be pink. I'm right here. No, there we go. Thank you. I don't know what was going on. Okay. It's not break time. What are you doing here? Switch to the other one. Oh, golly sakes. I don't know what's going on, guys. I was hoping that this would be a lot better. You're ripping me? I guess I deserve that in some regard, but gosh. Paul says, it's the Onion Lord. He's so hot right now. Handsome. It's not the Fire Onion Lord. Oh my gosh. Hey, Stacy, how are you doing? Okay, so Mike Allen, Bruce Lee. And then starring Bruce Lee, and I'm just going to type these. John Saxon. If there's a lot of people I know in a movie, I'll actually go in and like get them all. But if I don't know the actors very well, I'll just do this. Jim Kelly. But I will look because in my mind, there's certain people that I think are the biggest actors, and yeah, I think those three make sense to be at the top. Music composed by. Oh, geez, I was in that section. It doesn't have the front. I have to go into here. Something that's cool. Well, no, I'll leave it for trivia probably. Okay. Wait, where did composer? There we go. Lalo Schifrin. I think Lalo. Lalo? I don't know. Stacey says, what y'all been up to today? So I'm doing a work with me stream. Stacey, essentially what I'm doing is working for 25 minutes. Pay no attention to this timer. It's supposed to be working to show like 25 minutes working now. Then we take a break for 5 minutes. It's called a Pomodoro. So I just focus, though I am interacting with you some, but if there's stretches where I'm not talking, that's because I'm just trying to focus. But we're working on show notes for the podcast. I'm going to work on some pixel art later, I think. Yeah, so mainly show notes for the podcast is the priority numero uno for right now. How are you doing today, though? Save it for the podcast. Exactly, Paul. All right, and then we have the game Paul's going to fill in. Then we have then I need to find the trailer for it. So we'll do YouTube, enter the Dragon TV spot. Okay, looking for, 30 seconds. Oh, this might be good.
The Fury is back. Part man, part myth, part magic, and pure mayhem. Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I think that's a great one. Okay, we'll use that one. Let's have that. Put that right here, and that's really just for me to grab later. No, I don't want to get rid of that. There we go. All right, so I'll play that. Then Paul's gonna put in the memory mind mode. So just having lunch. Okay, nice. Oh, no. Okay, so maybe I need to show more of my face because it keeps turning me pink. Stop turning me pink, camera. Okay. Based on okay. Now we have the like section, best bits. Then for the live ad read, it's gonna be sponsored by Junkyard Juggernauts because the crowd sale only has 15 days left. This will release before the crowd sale is over, so hopefully people will be incentivized to go get it. But let me see I don't know what the last one I did that had Junkyard Juggernauts as the script on it was. So let me do a search in, I guess, we'll try this. Junkyard. Oh, guys, forgot something else I like. Junkyard. Okay, yeah, Three Amigos. That'll work. Okay. Copy that. Exit. Now we're not Three Amigos. Go back to. Okay, fine. Do it this way. Enter the dragon. Down to the sponsorship part. And today's trivia brought to you by Junkyard Juggernauts. Junkyard Juggernauts. Something else I liked. Three Amigos. That'd be fun. What are you having for lunch, by the way, Stacey? You can grab Disappear. The Warlord is saving the land, and the people's only hope is you and the Junkyard. An adventure board game. Next. Final Fantasy VI. And I'm not going to go into all of this part. I'm going to say, let's see here. So I'm Francis Reese, and it is on crowd sale for just a few more days. That's for 3 more days. So if you want to get the best price for the I need to talk about what a crowd sale is. Just 3 more days. And if you don't, I'll say this. Never heard of a crowd sale? Never heard of a crowd sale? Think of it like a Kickstarter, but instead of stretch goals, the more backers Junkyard Juggernauts gets, the bigger the discount on the game for all backers. Chicken wings from Tyson's. Oh, okay, no, yummy. Bigger the discount on the game for all backers. And Paul, by the way, I have not forgotten about that thing I said I was going to try to do yesterday. Turns out I have to, I'll say it this way. I'll have to move things around a different way than what I was expecting to have to do. Because I thought I could go from one thing to another thing. But because they're different types of things, I can't do that. So I'm going to have to do it a different way. So I haven't forgotten. Sorry for the delay, and thank you for all your grace and the delay. Okay. It's just a discount on the game for all backers. So don't delay. No. The crowd sale ends early February 19th, 2026. Ends early on February 26th. So don't delay and help save Galmany. All right, now we go into trivia. So he says Dale used to come home for lunch, but he eats in his car or a work truck. Ah, gotcha. Is it like a long drive to get home? And Paul says, never heard of Three Amigos? Check out episode 329 amongst our plethora of reviews. Exactly. Do that now. Okay, trivia. Let's see. What trivia do we have? So the trivia I was going to have was essentially Jackie Chan plays as one of the guards in I'll just say that martial arts icon Jackie Chan is actually one of the guards. And let me actually look it up. So I'm not going to go through the whole movie, but I imagine someone's shown, okay, this is where Jackie Chan is the guard. Which guard is Jackie Chan in Enter the Dragon? I'm just looking for images, pretty much. Let's see. Oh, that is Jackie. Okay, yeah, he's right there. That's cool. So let's bring this up. Jackie Chan's right. Oh man, he's so young. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, so when he's fighting in the underground area, because I wasn't sure if it was a guard up above when he's walking around, but it looks like it's not that. It's when he's underground. After he's the second time he goes underground when his shirt's open. All right, so we'll say that. Give it that added context here. Okay. A martial arts is actually one of the guards Lee fights with when he breaks into Han's underground layer the second time. It's actually one of the guards Lee fights. Of course, this was before he became the star he is now. All right, then the trivia question is going to be, if you could have been a what would you call it? If you could have been I'm thinking of a word that's like cannon fodder, but for maybe fist fodder. If you could have been fist fodder for in a martial arts movie, what movie would you want to get taken down in? So there's the trivial question. I'm going to put that out to the guys. So I have a Discord that is just for me, Paul, Hatch, and Bobo. So let me find that real quick. Where are you? Enter the retro. All right. So I'm going to say trivial question for tonight. Trivial question for tonight. All right, so there's a trivial question. Okay, so got that. And then Paul says it's great trivia, and I think he would agree it is. Stunt double? Okay, well, he's not really a stunt double though, Paul. He's just he's not doubling. He's not pretending to be Bruce Lee or anything like that. He's just one of the people that fights stunt actor. I don't know. That's Mr. Hanman to you. He's the black dude in the sky. Oh, was he? Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea. Jackie Chan has such range. So he says no because he doesn't know how long a lunch break he will have. That makes sense. Who? You? Oh my word, Paul. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to get into what people's memories were. So Firejoy Studios, I don't think we had any on the... if we go to the... don't want to do that. I'm going to go to the rating. Let's see. Do we have any discussion? No comments on that, so nothing on Firejoy Studios. I think we do have an X comment, so I'll go there. And music is probably a bit loud now, so I'm going to turn that back down. Okay. I just noticed I could hear it really well, so all right. So here we go. We got one from Geek at Arms. All right. So I'll put that extract from X right here. If it will paste. Oh yeah, I need to actually get into this. Okay, there we go. Geek at Arms. Remove all that. And there's his comment. Usually that's Mike Fraley who responds on X for Geek at Arms, but I'm off now. Going. Goodbye. Excuse me. Lord God, please may Stacey have a good rest of her day. Thank you for being here today. And look forward to the next time we're going to hang out and stream together. Amen. Have a good one, Stacey. So I know it says break time chat. I'm going to wait for it to roll over into the next one. So we should hear dun, 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 dun. And then I know it's actually break time. So we're going to wait for that. So because right now in the background, I think, actually, if I go to the lower bar, it might actually show it correctly. So let me do that real quick.
My name ain't Roy.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to leave it like this. And then hopefully it shows it correctly here in a bit. It's the War Funyuns curse. Make Roy magenta. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't post to Discord, so I don't think there's... I mean, unless... I know Paul did, Paul is awesome in that way. Posting all the places. But yeah, no feed... Oh, no, okay. No, I did post there. Okay, no, I actually did the right thing. Look, guys, I posted in Discord like I was supposed to. But no one gave us any memories there. So nothing in Discord. So we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this one. Ah, come on. That one goes. And then nothing from Discord. So that one goes. Instagram. I didn't post anything to Instagram. So that one goes. And then we're going to do Facebook after that. Yeah, we're certainly... Thank you for the lurk, Paul. There certainly were some in Discord. Facebook. And then we want... Can I just get the Retro Rewind podcast? Make this a little bigger here. Experience. Go away. All right. Excuse me. Also, if you want to... Paul is super active in the Facebook group if you want to see memes and a bunch of fun stuff. Other people are too, but Paul is great about posting there. All right, let's do this one. All right, I want newest, and I want all comments. So we'll go reverse. Why are you whomping me, Paul? You got your, are you doing your Streamlies? Womp Warriors 16 times. Well done. Okay, first we'll take Dale's, not Dallas's. And there's always a weird formatting in these, which can be annoying, but I think overall it makes it way more readable to do it the way we do it. You are being very finicky today, Obsidian. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, there's that. And then usually when people add line breaks in Facebook, I have to remove them. It's kind of it just makes it more unreadable if I leave them in. Something like that. And I don't usually read the comments when I'm going through. I usually just like them so people know that I saw the comment. And then Paul has all these. Okay, Nathan Marchand has this to say. And then like. And then, let's see, Jeremy Shields with this one. Come on. Be kind to me, please. All right. So, like to that. Dallas. I think Dallas just posted this, 2 hours ago, so pretty recently. Just in under the wire. Dallas. Whoa. Whoops. There we go. All right. So that is the feedback section. That is done. Fantastico. Then dislikes. Everything else I think sort of stays the same. Except now I get into the intros. Let's see, what is this? For supporting us with their thoughts. Why do I have this highlighted? I forget why I have this highlighted. And Paula asked me to get rid of something at the top. Oath for new. Let's see, which one is it? Oh yeah. So you want me to just get rid of that? Okay, why do you want me to get rid of that? Just because it's like not worth it. And do you want me to get rid of just for this one or in all the templates? Gotta get my achievement in before I look. Exactly, Paul. And like this one. Okay. So back to the IMDb. While I'm waiting to hear from Paul about that. And I can also ask him tonight if he's lurking. Okay, now here, insert FireGuard list. Essentially what I do is I insert the template, insert template, and we choose the FireGuard list, and now it just populates this whole section with that. So Fire Knights, Fire Guards. I just decided to split them up because I felt like it was appropriate to highlight the Fire Knights since they give the most support. So breaking these out some. Same if we had Fire Bards, which we don't currently, but and that's all done. Culture box bumper. I think I'm gonna add in this adjective for Paul. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's the show notes now. I think we're all done. So yeah, that takes about an hour. It looks like. I think it would be a little faster if I was just, not talking through everything, and we had some interaction too. So, but still, that's pretty good. Looking forward to covering that tonight. As far as the stream setup goes on that, I can't do that because I'd be in a completely different set of scenes trying to do the stream setup. So I won't be able to do that for the stream, but I think you'll be okay. All right, let me go into my checklist now. Okay, so we finished the show notes. Oh, that's what we need to do. I need to make the intro. So RP, enter the dragon intro. And I don't know how much of this you'll hear, but I guess we'll see. Excuse me. Okay, so gotta bring up Reaper. Put you over here. This is for my church's podcast that I help edit. Table Community Church, if you want to look it up, in Hillsboro, Oregon. But we're going to go to recent projects. It is, what is this? Intros. No, that's retro. Oh yeah, I need to edit retro reflections. That's another thing I need to do. We had Bobo on to talk about reflecting on 1984's toys and TV. So that was fun. Me, Ashley, and Bobo. Okay, here's the intro for Dodgeball. We're going to remove these. This is where I just put the intro. So this track is the only one that ever gets touched. But we got to get the speech for it. So we will go to this service I spent money on a while ago, which I was very content with. Windows 10, it had the perfect Alice. We got it all set up. And then with Windows 11, they removed the voice I was using for producing Alice. I'm like, oh my gosh. So if you're like, why when the Alice says the name of the movie and year, it sounds a little different from the rest of the Alice? That's why, because I haven't updated all the other bits to be the new Alice. So Speechello, go here, log in, and okay. All right, and what voices do I use? I'm looking at what I've produced before. So I use Elise, apparently. Okay, so this is gonna be, I do enter the dragon, 1973. And then I choose, apparently I need to move this over some. Gonna choose, I want English, British, because it sounds more sophisticated. but apparently I can't find it. Well done, Francisco. Okay, British English. There we go. And we want Elise, right? We want Elise. And then we're going to generate voiceover. And then we go down here and we download this one. We could play it.
Enter the Dragon, 1973.
Okay, perfect. And now it doesn't quite sound like Alice because there's more effects I add to the voice. But we're going to download that. Wait, did you download? Did I miss it? I don't see it. Download. No, just download. Okay, now I see where it goes, and we want to put it into FireJoy Retro podcast episodes. This is going to be RRP 341. Yeah, 341. And we want to make a production folder, prod. And with that, we're going to make a source folder. And then there's going to be RP341 Alice. All right. Done that. See, it says focus time break, but I didn't hear the dun 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 dun. So that tells me I'm still not in that time. Let me look at my variables. Okay, right now focus is false, so it should be going to next time it goes, it'll be the 5 minutes, which is what I think we're in now. If the action is still going, pending actions. So there's no actions pending right now. So we're sort of just in like la land. Okay, so right now it's false, so it's going to go to break. So if I do this, okay, it's engaged this. I hit it again, but we're on focus time. No, we're not on focus time. We're on break time. And it needs to go. Let's have it start. Okay, but now I'm going to go into the right one. Because, I don't want, that's right. I have to reset it each time. But it should be showing the other Pomodoro, not this one. Okay, so break time. So we're in break time officially. All right. Oh, man. Trying to fix things. Sometimes things just don't work, and that's okay. But that is going now. The global variable is set to false. Right? If I look at the variables, are you going to show me the variables? You can be mean to me. Focus state is false. So right now it's in this sort of false state. So next time I hit the button, it's going to trigger this. It's going to, it's going to go into false. Dang it. No, it's still pending. Right now it's pending. Oh, yeah, it's false. So at the end of this 5 minutes, while it's still in this state, it'll then set it to true. And then if I hit it again, it'll go back to the other one. Okay, which I'll reset. Okay, yeah. I think we're good. All right. So I got that downloaded. Now we go back over here. Now we're going to insert that voice we just downloaded. Where are you? Not there. Podcast episodes. One source. All right, we're gonna put Alice right here. Excuse me. So about right there. Excuse me. Now I'm curious, what of this you will hear? You may hear none of it. You may hear all of it. I don't know. So we're going to play it. And I'm just going to play this by itself and see if you hear it at all. Are you hearing that? I'm not sure. You might be hearing it through that, actually. Let's try this again. I'm going to mute myself just to be sure. Yeah, it's not, you guys just aren't going to be able to hear it, I guess. It's just kind of like, well, it's a bummer, but I'm just going to have to make sure it works on my end. So you'll just be hearing me like sort of talk to myself about it. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, really, it's not. You have music to listen to, kind of, sort of. Okay, so I'm going to delay it just a little bit. One. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. So that is good. Now we're going to go up here. We have to rename this region. 2341 dash enter the dragon. Now we're gonna render it out. Okay, so now it went to start. Okay, so now we need to reset that. We're supposed to reset it. What are you doing to me? Because I don't want to go. Okay. So I just want to double check that we didn't restart this timer, or did we start it? I'm not sure. Actions, pending actions. It is going. And now what is the global variable set to? It is set to, for non-persistent, set to true. Okay, so now we're in the right section. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. So I was working during break time. I am so guilty of that, guys. I'm just working through breaks. When I was in my job before, I wouldn't take a break typically. There was a time where a group of people would just take a walk in the afternoon as for a break time, and I would do that. But often I just like work through and start early and all that. But what did it get me? Well, about 16 years of solid work, so it got me that, and I'm thankful for that. And thankful for, even though there's a lot of uncertainty now, still thankful that God is good and seeing me and my family through this. Okay. And thank you for all you fire guards that have blessed FireJoy Studios with what you have. And I pray that one day it's the means that supports this family, and it's able to make even more shows. I have such a desire, which I need to be more in prayer about. Ashley's always saying, have you prayed about it? I need to be in more prayer about this, but I always have this desire to, what do you call it? I have a desire to make another show that's board game based, like another podcast / YouTube channel that's just board game based. But it's like, where should I be putting my time? Is that wise? Because I not only need to steward the money that FireJoy Studios receives, but also the time that I'm using for everything. Okay, anyway, that's not really what you guys came to hear about, but there it is. I usually do a WAV file just so it's a little higher quality than just an MP3. So put that in intros, Enter the Dragon, render. Okay, it's renders really fast, which is fantastic. Now we're going to put it into the correct Stream Deck action. So we're going to go into home, podcasts. Not that podcast one. We want this podcast one. Intro, outro. We got to go into here to set the right bumper. I want to set it to Firejoy Retro. Podcast episodes 341 production source. Oh wait, where does it? Oh no, that's right. I don't put it there. I put in imaging 300 intros. Enter the Dragon. Now when I hit it, I think let's see. I'll do this so you. Oh wait, why is it this? Should it be that? I feel like it shouldn't be that. Shouldn't it be something else? Where are these? Oh, it is that. Okay, that's okay. I thought it was something else, but no, that's fine. Okay. In that case, if I do this, I think you guys will be able to hear it. I guess we'll find out here. I'm just going to, let's see. Actually, let me do this. Let me try that one more time. Yes, very loud. Okay, you did hear that. Okay, cool. So that will be going through to the right one. Let me just double check that. I did actually say it's the right one. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so that is done. So I can check off that one from the checklist. Done with the intro. Let's do... Let me work on stickers. Let me do that. Oh, Paul. Respond now or later or not at all, and I'll just ask you again. But so far, for the people who have nominated games, which feel free to nominate for the people that have nominated games for the Fire Nights that have nominated games for us to cover on the podcast. We've gotten one response back. So far the game that is available on GOG, I looked, is available. It's available now, so I don't know if we want to just decide to not let A1 vote and just say this is the one we're doing, but it's available for sale now. It's half off, $4.99 as opposed to $9.99 or whatever, which isn't that like, that's not like going to break us. I would like to think that doesn't break either of us if we have to end up having to pay full price. But it's a Resident Evil 2. So that game, the original one, I mean, of course not the original, because that'd be like on the PlayStation. I mean, I could technically play a PlayStation game. I don't have the original Resident Evil 2, and I don't think you do either. So, but we can get it on GOG.com. The other game for the one that is we may not have availability, and I think the only place I can seem to, I think it's you're reliably able to get it is on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass to have Sega Genesis games. I don't know of another place to find this, but Shining Force 2. So that'd be the other game. And I don't know if anyone in chat might know where to get Shining Force 2 from, but I couldn't find it anywhere else. I have Shining Force, the original, on my Sega Genesis Mini. I'm curious though. Let me look. Okay. I'm curious if we go to the Sega Genesis Mini 2, because I know there's like 3 iterations now. And maybe it's not even available. I don't know. Let's see. Let's Amazon.com. Okay, Genesis 2. Yeah, that's that one. Let's see what games are in this one. 60 games? Jeez. Can you even get it though? One left in stock. Oh, only $380. Oh, chump change. Oh. Wow. But does this have Shining Force 2? Watch it have Shining Force 2. It does, of course. Of course it does. Well, so Paul, just let's buy a couple of these. Oh, there's only one left. Well, one of us will get it. We'll get it. No. Only $63.33 per month. How can I lose? Oh man. You snooze, you lose. Here's the. Okay. But see, Paul, I don't think you have a Switch, right? I'm pretty sure you don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure if I remember right, you don't. Alt games. Yeah. I'm curious if I just look up Shining Force 2, what comes up? Shining Force 2. Well, they have cartridges. They have one. Okay, apparently it's on the Mega Drive Classics collection, and that's only $30. But again, I don't think Paul has a Switch. Shining Force on Game Boy Advance. Genesis cards. Main theme. Mega Drive. Game code. Apparently it's on the Wii somehow? I don't know. I didn't know there was a PlayStation 2 game. That's interesting. Oh well. Alright. I'll talk to Paul about that later. So, okay, so that's that. Oh yeah, I was gonna work on some stickers or pixel art. I feel like we've been working on our To Rewind podcast stuff. I should work on some pixel art. So let's switch over to some pixel art, guys. And this will be Junkyard Juggernaut stuff. Let me save this. File, save. I can close out Reaper. And we'll work on Junkyard Juggernauts. All right. So when last we left, I was reorganizing some things. That's a Blood Beast. Zoom in some. And we have some limbs that I'm not working on yet. Okay, so this is what I was working on. This is the number 6 limb. It has 6 health in it. And then this is the number 7 limb. I almost feel like this should be like the chonkiest limb. And these teeth down here aren't going to stay there. They're just so that I can see where so I could borrow the tips for all the nails and stuff in this. But part of me feels like it's that's an interesting effect. I didn't realize I just had this dark back in here. That actually makes it look more like it's in the background, which I really like. So I'm actually going to repeat that over here. And you just sort of see the nail tip as a lighter color. Yeah, wow. Thank you God for that. That's what a happy accident. Okay. So we'll still have some of this as vein matter. Just to hint at it's sort of in the back. Or maybe it'd be better if it's actually filled in. And then this sort of dark part is more, it's not just sort of a random vein, it's more intentional. I feel like that's probably better. And then like that. All right. And something like that. Just sort of fades back. And then we'll do the same thing over here. But for this, it's going to just be this sort of dark part. So we know it's sort of in shadow there. And then the rest of this is going to be like this. Let me curve it up a little bit here. Whoops. No, I don't want actual white. I just want to erase that. Okay. So this is supposed to be a limb, a blood beast, or a limb that's formed with blood magic. That's sort of what this is supposed to be. Okay, so now more dark area on the inside. Same with here, a bit more dark area. And then, yeah, sort of like that. This is almost still too light. Maybe make that sort of like this. I think that makes sense. I mean, I don't have a lot of colors to work with. I could do this one instead. I guess that kind of works. That's sort of in the shadow. Yeah, I could see that working. All right. And then I still need to work on how this leg transposed. All right. I'm actually going to go be right back, guys, because I have to use the restroom. Pink man. Hey, Jimmy. Oh, you may not hear that. All right, we're back. Hey, Art with Jimmy. How are you doing? Boots and cats and boots. Is that what the music sounded like? Very possibly. But how are you doing today? What are you working on? Your graphic novel or something else? Yeah. We are working on cards for the Junkyard Juggernauts expansion that, welcome back, thank you. Oh, Dustin is live. Everyone's going to go see Dustin. We're working on, the Junkyard Juggernauts expansion for the different cards for it. So, let's see. Let me get rid of these because they are a bit distracting. I kind of like how this looks, though. I feel like it looks sort of like there's no depth to these legs. They're sort of just all in the front. So let's do this. Let's add some. It may just be like one line of backing to all this, and that's all it takes. And Francisco, they're mirror images. Why not save yourself some trouble? Whoops. Okay. All right, now mirror it. Now let's do this. Oh my goodness, Francisco. Art says, well, not a lot right now. Oh no. Stuck in the hospital. Mother-in-law was attacked in her care home and was removed until a safer placement can be. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds so horrible. Lord God, I lift up Jimmy, his mother-in-law. I hate that this act of violence is I hate that this happened to her, Lord God, and they're trying to figure out a better place for her. Please, Lord, may they find a place that she can be safe and isn't always worried that someone's going to attack her, Lord God. Please protect her and care for Jimmy and his wife as they figure it out. I hate that they're going through this right now, Lord God. That sounds like so much stress and so much pain. Please see them through this, Lord God. Pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Man, that's just horrible. Horrible, Jimmy. Do the doctors think she'll be able to recover? I imagine so, if you're looking for another place for her. But oh, geez. That's just miserable. Okay. So right now it's getting a little wonky. Okay, that gave that some extra bit. And now on this side, we're going to have to get rid of this because that went over where it should have been. That doesn't need to be there. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I guess that could be there and that could be there. Now let's add into this section. Okay, that's pretty good. Add same over here and same up here, I think. There we go. That's sort of in the shadow. I think up here, I'm going to change these veins to be more like it's retreating into the shadow. So we have sort of a step. So instead of like that, it's going to be more like this. With that being there and there and there. Oh, darn it. I need this. I need this. Oh my goodness. Sometimes mirror on, sometimes mirror off. You never know when you need the mirror. Okay, so something like that. All right, now sort of a one vein there. Okay. And now it sort of stages back. We'll do another round right there. And then we'll do some of the purple in it also. That's a little too bright. I like that it sort of rounds back there, though I think this red could actually be a little thicker up here or have some of this quality to it. Yeah, I think that's sort of what I need. Yeah, that looks much better. Now there's some mass and bulk and stuff back here. I like that. That works well, I think. All right. We are talking to lawyers next week. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. So Jimmy says she's absolutely fine. Okay. But it's a blessing in disguise. We have been trying to get her out of there for a year. Oh my gosh. Okay. The system is broken. Yeah. We are talking to lawyers next week. Okay. Well, I'm glad she's okay. And if God can bring good out of this evil, hallelujah. I still hate that happened. That seems so scary. But yeah, I hope you're able to get her into a better place because of this, for sure. Let's see. Let's take that off. Okay, so I do really like how this is looking now. This foot needs to be worked on some because it needs to connect here. But yeah, this is working. This is looking really cool. In my not so humble, very, very unbiased opinion, it's looking great. Good job, Francisco. Why, thanks, Francisco. Man, Francisco, you're good at this. I know, aren't I, Francisco? Yeah, you are. Wow. Oh, my word, guys. Sometimes I'm a bit too much for myself. Great job. He's not okay. Jimmy. So you probably could see the. Oh, here. Actually, we'll bring this up big screen for you guys. File open. We want Fire Joy, and then we want the logo, icons. No, oh wait, that's not what I want. Ace Bright. Here we go. All right, Jimmy, what does this look like to you? What does this look like to you? Stop covering it. Jimmy, this icon, what would you say this is? And it's not a trick question. It's not like, that is this. No, it's obviously a car. No, it's flame creature. See? Exactly. Or you might even say it's like a fireball creature. I would imagine. Yeah. Some flame creature. Yes. This is a safe space, Jimmy. I lied, Jimmy. Oh my gosh. So Amos is trying. You made the wrong choice. Amos here is trying to convince people this is an onion. It is not. It's a fireball. It's essentially the logo for Firejoy Studios, because I have like the. You see the F. You can see the J. You can see the S. It is not an onion. Yeah, exactly. Like a happy calcifer. Exactly, Jimmy. That's what I was going for. Yeah, but Amos here is in the wrong. He's on the wrong side of history here, thinking this is an onion. It is not. It is not at all. Not at all. Fireball. Anyway, okay, back to this. Now that that's out of the way. Okay, so this. Oh, okay. Break time. Go back to here. Nope. Okay, so I think we want to hit this and hit it one more time. All right, now 5 minutes is going. Okay, now I think we're in the right loop, guys. I think we're in the right loop. Wait, break time? No, that was supposed to be the end. Dang it. No, we're not in the right thing. It's supposed to... Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, no. The commercial break wasn't associated with that. It was just part of the length. Okay, no, we are fine. I think we are good. I think we are in break time. Haha, I don't like upsetting the apple cart. Good, then don't choose onion. Don't do it. Now here's what I need to decide though is here's 10. I almost feel like, and there's 11. That's the art before. I almost feel like this looks so strong for a 7 limb. I mean, I think this works fine for 6. I feel like that is really cool. And this should almost be the number, what was it? Number 11. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch these and just remove this. Delete sockets, which there's one of these sockets I really liked. Okay, both those I like. Okay, so delete the sockets. I think the orb is in the wrong place. Let me look. Yeah, the orb's in the wrong place, so we'll delete the orb also. All right, so everything, and we're just gonna essentially take all this and move it to 11. Boop. All right, so now 7 is blank, and this is 11. Awesome. And I'm gonna check in with. Okay, that's not. Let's see. Amos says, "Don't like upsetting the onion cart. It's not an onion." Jimmy says, funny thing is, tons of work has come in, including an audition for film that has required me to sign an NDA. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's so awesome, Jimmy. I mean, what a blessing that it's kind of sucky that it's happening right now, but what? Oh, wow, that is so awesome that you gain all this work coming in. Amos says, want to tell us about it's an NDA, which means you can't talk about it. Oh my gosh, Amos. Oh my goodness. How is, and if you don't want to get into it, Amos, you don't have to, but how's your mom doing these days? I know during the holidays she was sick, but is she, sick is probably an understatement, but is she doing better? Jimmy says, if I get it, I'll be shining about it. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, so now this is 11 leg, which I think works well. I think this is a bit too spindly. I almost want to add some you know what? I almost want to add some of these spindlies to the other one, just so it shows that it is a type of growth to it, like it's growing, it's becoming bigger and stronger. And I want to add some teeth to this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go at 11, or no, this one, arms, legs. I'm going to copy this section. Copy. Go over here, paste it in. We'll put it like up there. Or right now, where's the... No, because I need space up here for iconography. So I can't just put it right there. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. And now put it right. I want it behind, though. I want it behind that stuff. So I'm actually... Because I want the shoulders to still show like it's a shoulder. So I think we're going to actually delete some of this. Delete. And actually do some of this like that, like this. Okay, now we got something there. Okay, like this. Add that to it. All right, so now we can sort of socket it. Oh, that's what okay, so I need to make this the right color also, so it can look like it's not connected exactly. All right, so now we're going to move it in like that. And we're going to delete this one up here. Okay. Man, I would not want to run into this in a dark alley. Part of me feels like I should do some of this still dark. Yeah. And then down there as well. See, that would have meant it's time to get back to work. So things are a little askew. So I'm going to I guess I'll reset this and now we'll do 25 minutes. I don't know. We're just going to do our best. I know the Pomodoros aren't working out quite like they should be. I'll be live streaming for the premiere. Oh, sweet. Oh, wait. Still awful? Wait, what's still awful? It is? You don't like how it looks? Well, that's fine. But you don't like... Amos, if I'm right, you don't really care for board games, right? You were giving me and Ken a lot of guff about that when we were streaming about the retreat. But am I remembering wrong? And you actually do like board games? Because otherwise I'd be like, well, have you played Junkyard Juggernauts? But it's like, well, if you don't like board games, why would you play them? Okay, now let's try to take this part and carry it over. Almost. Don't want that little top bit. There we go. Copy. And then we'll carry this over into this side. We'll move this up here. Paste. Oh, well, that's fine. And try to put this up here somewhere. Maybe right there. That's a little weird. Let me flip it. V. Okay, that works a little bit better, I think. We're just going to have to delete some of it. And now add to some of it like that. And then add some more like this. D. Let's do that. Nope, wrong color. Like that. Yeah, I think that's... Well, part of me is like, these are sort of in the back. Maybe these should be more shadowy. than they are, and just have more of just a 2-color tone, like similar to this. This is much more like just 2-color. Well, 3-color. There are some spot highlights, but I think that's a better way to go than the 4 colors over here. So we're going to go with that instead. So everywhere that has that, we're going to just make this color. With, some spot highlights like these. Okay. Which, in the finished card, I don't think it'll be all that readable. However, I feel like it's still a part of your brain will pick up on it. Okay, like that, and this doesn't need to be quite as long as it is. Yeah, I think that's a bit better, though. I think the highlights are still a bit too much. And I'm not a professional artist or illustrator, so I'm probably getting all sorts of things wrong in this. Paul is much more the illustrator than I am. Let's see. It's more along the lines of I would be playing them on my own. Wait, I'll live stream from the premiere. Haha. It's more along the lines of I would be playing them on my own. Playing what aren't the part you might get you're auditioning for, or for the film, like the part in the film you may be playing on your own. I'm sorry, I think I got a little confused. Oh, you're talking about board games? It's more along the lines of I would be playing them on my own. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, so Junkyard Juggernauts is a solo game. I was super close. I think the crowd sale is probably over at this point. But I'm very much considering, let's see if we can find it. Well, here's this crowd sale. Let's see if it's still going. Yeah, so I was very much considering doing the crowd sale for Undertale, which is he's a Grey Gnome Games. Jason Glover is the designer. What? Not Undertale, UnderQuest, Francisco. Jeez. Whoa! We're at the top here. That's cool. Well, that's really cool that we're featured up here at the top for a search. Wow, and that goes to the crowd sale. That's really fancy. But anyway, UnderQuest. Is it? No, it's not UnderQuest. Okay, this is the wrong one. This is not the right game. Or is it the right game? Yeah, that is. Okay, I was expecting a logo like this, and that's why I was confused. Anyway, so this game is $84.99. It got down to $47 on the crowd sale, almost like all the way to the highest amount. I was like really, 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 really close to getting it. And it's a solo game. It's beautiful. I love this art style. It's very retro, like early 80s, late 70s D&D style art by Jason. Beautiful game. Play it solo. You can play it over the course of multiple adventures with one character that you're trying to level up and get loot and all that. The enemies are, you create new enemies each time you play through. It's just like, it seemed like such an awesome game. But I thought about it and realized that I would probably the time. I have trouble playing just normal video games, which you just turn them on and play. So the prospect of me getting out a big board game to play just on my own, I just felt like I would never bring it out, and I'd be so sad that I had this beautiful game that I'm not playing. And for the other podcast / YouTube channel I want to start that will feature board games prominently, there's a certain niche of board games I would target, and this does not fit in those parameters. So I had no, other than just a desire to have it, I had no other reason. And so praying about it, I decided to not go for it. I probably still will get one of his other games, which are a bit more compact. Like a game I've been wanting of his for a long time is called Gates, Gate, like probably the two Gate games. And this is where you're essentially you have a gate like this, and you're trying to. There's a constant horde. It's almost like a tower defense in a way, just like enemies keep coming, and you need to use all the townspeople in different ways. You can use them for their different abilities to stop all these bad guys. So it's a lot. It all fits in a mint tin. It's very easy to take out. I've seen playthroughs of it. It seems a lot more easy to get out, play, and put away. So anyway, all that came out of you saying I'd probably be playing them on my own. Board games. So Junkyard Juggernauts is probably more on that hefty end of like to get out to just play on your own is more of an investment, but you're just playing it's like one time through, and then you can play it multiple times through, of course, and just try different characters with different specializations. And I even last time I played online, I think a couple weeks ago or last week to sort of kick off the crowd sale. And then during the board game convention I went to, I played this boss rush mode that is just sort of in my head, but I had my friend Brian play it as well, and it was working out well. And it was even, I had him doing it was even tougher, where I just had him, okay, play a boss. All right, play a boss. You don't get any resting or recouping your losses. You just have to fight each junk golem and then end with the warlord and just see how well you can do. And so that's a much like a more like a dopamine hit type of experience, I'd say, just trying to see how far you can get with the builds you have. So anyway, I should have said though, when you do that, because you defeat when you earn a specialization. So you do level up when you do that. And so you do unlock more abilities just by virtue of doing that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the art of this. And this expansion I'm making would also be a much more smaller, confined one player experience and probably a lot cheaper. But I have to, finish it. That might be helpful. All right, so we have 11 and 10. Now I do want to add some of these little spiky spikes. And these are meant to act at like arms or legs. I know the way I have it set up here, it looks more like legs, but it's meant to be either. Because as opposed to in Junkyard Juggernauts, I have the top part is like legs, the bottom part is arms, and you sort of determine how you're going to put it in. For Dobrin's Dungeon, the expansion, it's just going to be a one limb look, and then you use that for arms or legs. Because some people confuse the arms and legs anyway. So if it's just aesthetic, then it doesn't matter gameplay wise. So we're going to go with that. Anyway, okay, let's get some of these guys. Like this. Copy. And then go to this one and paste in, like, sort of have an elbow spike there, and another one VH like that, or maybe it'll be spikes on this. I kind of like that. And then another one, and then flip it horizontally like that. Yeah, I think that looks cool. And then we'll have one more spike type, because these all look very similar, and also I need to shade these a little different. It should actually be like this. Like that. And then this one, the shade's still a little off. It'd pick up right around there. Yeah, like there. Like there, I think. All right. Actually, I think this one would still be. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Go back to the 11. Let's see any other ones I could pick up. Maybe one just has this massive tooth/nail. So copy that. Go back to whoops. It's the previous one. Oh yeah, maybe this big chunky guy has it. Maybe something like that. No, I want V, but I want to rotate it. Maybe 90 degrees. Nope, minus 90. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, so something like that. So just like elbow, people's elbow to your face with a big nail or tooth. You don't know. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So something also I have to do is, if this is 11, the tracks are way different. Oh, so it doesn't work as well, because with this one, it's cool. It's like stepping up on it, but it doesn't quite work as well here. It works. I mean, it works fine here. This is 10. So I need this same number of tracks, but I need it up here for one more. Oh, darn. So let's see here. Yeah, because I mean, I guess I could have one behind and one in front. I don't really like how that would look necessarily. I don't know, guys. What do I do? I really like how this looks. I don't really want to lose that, but maybe it's okay. Thinking. If I delete this metal track stacked, delete that, and I take the one from here, put that there. So the right part is fine. The left part's not so much. Because then it's covering and that's sort of a tracker for your health. I just need one more. Huh. Could I build them up on one side, maybe? Like have it go down. That feels like overly complicated. I think what I'm going to try to do, this. First off, I'm going to take all of this and squash it some. So I'll go to the arms, squash it a little bit like that. Okay, now we're going to erase this bit. So it looks like it's actually walking, like this stuff's going to be in the back. Well, but then you sort of lose it if this is the side that's showing, because this should still also work in Junkyard Juggernauts, where you could conceivably be hiding half of this card with a sleeve thing. So it doesn't really work that way then. So maybe I just have this side repeat over here. Maybe I just do that. And sort of, I just feel like I lose so much of, oh gosh. Okay, undo that. Undo. Maybe for this one, the metal track's just lower. Maybe I just have the metal track lower. So let's try that. Metal track. Whoa, I need both of those, please. So now it's there, and then now I can have it sort of be both, can sort of be the same on both sides. Though I do like how the two top parts are a little different. But I mean, I think there's still plenty of space for the amplify. It's just gonna be tricky because I'm gonna use this special case for these ones where there's less space because of this track. And I'm putting this track in because something I noticed in Junkyard Juggernauts, the base game, is that especially when you get into the Warlord, when you're using the Warlord, it's... Oh, wait. Let me think about this. Something I hadn't contemplated. If I put one of these as my Juggernaut, and let's say it's 11, that's more than the top track. So I'm now tracking down on the card itself, which is okay. But then I'm looking in two places for where things are. Is that going to just make people like get really annoyed? Like, why did I have to look up here and down here? Because I am trying to make this in a way that it can still be used in Junkyard Juggernauts, like, because I want it to be an expansion, like a self-contained expansion, but also, you know, works in the main game to add to it. Which essentially plays as a prequel to Junkyard Juggernauts. Yeah, because now I'm like, well, do I just get rid of the track? But then if I get rid of the track, it doesn't work in Dauber's Dungeon, and there aren't enough spaces on... there aren't really enough spaces in Junkyard Juggernauts on the Majoneer Juggernaut tracks for anything higher than 10. And there's 1, 2, 3. I guess just 2. 2? Yeah, I guess there's just 2 that are higher than 10. This one that's 11 and this one that's 12. Everything else is lower. So that would be fine. So it's got me thinking this has always been sort of a problem with Junkyard Juggernauts, which actually when I was talking with people at the con, and also Brian, my friend who was down there, it wasn't as much of an issue for them. They're like, no, this is fine to track your stuff. And people do like several people like the tactile, like fiddling with the cubes to sort of get where your sort of put where your Juggernaut's fuel is and stuff, much more than I think than writing stuff down on cards like we used to do way back in the day. So let me think about this. I have my playmat open. I put this card down, and now I'm tracking. Instead of up here on the track, I'm putting it here. And now I have to remember that the arm strength is this plus this, since it's in the arm part. I don't think that's going to cause too much confusion. It's like, okay, well, now I have this plus this strength. It's just as much as if I'm the Warlord, I mean, using all that. So I don't think that's as much of an issue. Oh, that's interesting. So as I was sitting here thinking, I was just thinking, okay, there's a blood drop to indicate what kind of, because some people there's color blindness. So I try to have icons in the corners for what type of card this is, and this is a blood card, so I was gonna have a little blood drop. And then it is sort of occurring to me, I wonder, since there's no upgrade amount, I wonder if I just have like 1 blood drop, 2 blood drops, 3 blood drops. If there's 3, then that, if you combine that, then some amplifies you need to use a card with 3 blood drops to make some amplifies work. Almost like you use cards to activate other cards. And maybe if you do that, they become like super devastating. And I think then you need to like compile a bunch of them, so that kind of makes sense. And especially if the Warlord's doing that, I think that's really cool, to be able to do that. Or maybe the Warlord doesn't even have to do that; they can just use it if they have the required blood charges, because blood charges and blood drops are the same. If you go between the two, same with shadow magic. Think. I mean, I do like that idea a lot, actually. Using cards to activate to make other cards more, like the more cards you use toward the effect of other cards, the better they are. I do really like that. And that's kind of how the specialization system in Junkyard Juggernauts is like, if you have the right set of cards in your limbs in your Juggernaut, then you can have access to these other abilities. But this would be more for like, you have access to other amplifiers, which now that's such a neat thing. I didn't think about that. That'd be so many more possibilities. And if I ever do make a version 2 of Junkyard Juggernauts, Sorry, I'm sort of lost in my thoughts, which we're in focus time right now. Let's see if it actually rolls over to break time and shows it correctly. I have my doubts, but we'll see. Because we should get the ba-da-da-da if it works correctly. I'm just trying to determine if it makes sense. Like, me and Brian had this back and forth about like changing the way damage is dealt, because I was thinking, oh, maybe I just make it that each card has the same amount of essentially damage it can inflict and damage it can take. But then the problem with that is all cards are sort of equal, except for the art and the amplifiers. There's nothing significant. But if I add this thing where certain cards you need to make other cards work, that becomes much more interesting in terms of, yeah, it just becomes more interesting. Then well, okay, then do we do some, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm making it more. Brian made this good point. He's like, Francisco, right now the audience for Junkyard Juggernauts isn't very big, so I think it makes more sense to make like a big revision or big version change if you had lots of people that were invested in the game. And I was thinking, well, that's kind of odd, because now you're making lots of people change. But the thing is, right now, when there's not a lot of people that have played the game, they're just learning it. They probably, some of them want to teach it to others. If you only have a few people that are doing that, and then you completely change the rules on them, it could be like, I just learned this and I was wanting to teach it, and now I have to learn it again. It can be kind of demoralizing. Whereas if you have a lot of people, it's like, well, lots of people like this game, and this is just the new version of it. It's okay. I mean, people want to learn it. People are invested in that. Okay, I want to be the one to teach the new way of playing. I think there's a lot more. People have a lot more grace with something like that, especially if it's a game you really love and stuff. So I'm not going to make any drastic rule changes, but we're left with figuring this out. And I don't think there's going to be an issue with like, oh, I put this in my Juggernaut, and now I have to, oh man, now I have to track. Now this tracker is here and not up here. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing. I don't think that's going to be the case, especially if you're getting the expansion and playing on its own. Great, you're not even going to worry about that. And then if you get Junkyard Juggernauts, or you have Junkyard Juggernauts to get the expansion, I think it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I put this here and I'm just tracking here instead of here. I don't think it's going to be rocket science. I think it's going to be fine. However, we're still left with this whole issue, like, what should this look like? And do we make this whole area smaller? Because what we had before was, it was up here normally. This is where it normally is, so that all the text for amplifies can be in the same place. Maybe I don't have to worry about, maybe it could just be in front, and that's, you know what, it's just there. That's where it's going to be. It looks cool. You just track things where they go. It's not that big of a deal. I think I will move this whole section up just one, so that I get more of this line that's exposed to show it. But other than that, I think we're gonna be okay. Sometimes I think, I don't know. Sometimes I think people might need too much hand holding, and it's like, they're gonna be okay, Francisco. And people that are invested in the board game hobby already, I think they're used to things that can sometimes be a bit complex. So we're just gonna do this. Oh my gosh, I'm not on the right section. No, not that. Not that. We want this one. There we go. There we go. Okay. I am going to remove some of this sort of padding down here. And just have this go like that, go like that, go like that. Okay, so now we have some of that. And in addition to that, I'm going to make this nail a little different, so that it actually sort of curves down and is more of a claw. That way this line isn't as interrupted. So we'll do something like, let me actually delete this one. We'll do something more like this, where it sort of just comes down like this and like that. And now that even uses that even uses what it looks like behind it, which is kind of cool. I don't think we need that though. Maybe something like that. No, that doesn't look good. I think I need more of the curve up here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that looks more like a Velociraptor talon now. I do wish there was something more I could do right here. Like, I need one more pixel. I mean, I guess I could do something like this to just give it more of that curve. But then I want this to be like that. And now we lose it again. Maybe if we do that, that gives it enough of the curve. I think so. That hints at enough with that darkened area. Now I think we got it. So now I just want to do the same thing over here. So we're going to repeat this same hook over here. We're going to flip it. We're going to delete this one. Delete it right there. Put this hook in its place right there. And again, delete some of this extra padding on it. And add in this like that. Okay. I think that works much better. I think that's gonna be fine. The only issue is I do need one more because this is 11. Right now we have destroyed 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need one more box up here for 11. So, see, I was designing this for the completely wrong limb amount. So now we need to adjust for this. What we're gonna do is, I think the next one up is gonna be this. Let's see, if that's this one, then the one before it is that one. The one that comes before is looks like this. So nothing. Then that. Okay, yeah. I think it looks like that. Okay. I'm just trying to determine what the shape and stuff should look like. And this is on the metal tracks stacked. And we're going to do one of these, put this up here like that. And now it's going to be, this is going to be the white. Whoa. Whoa. Let's try that again. This is going to be the white. And this is going to be yellow. And this is going to be that dark yellow. All right. Perfect. Done. Now there are numbers that have to be there. So I think I need to move some of this in some. So we are going to go like, what are we going to do? Something like this. Include this part up here. Move this. Whoa. No. On the arms and legs, Francisco. Move that in, like that. Undo. Let's see, I'll move that in like that. And then I'm going to actually delete this part up here. All right. So now the number will be there clear, number is clear. And I think I'll put that, let's see, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 actually will look fine there. Though, just so I can, for readability, I might have this claw be more up. I think I'm going to rotate it actually. So let's do this. We're going to rotate like that. And now I do need to fill it in. So let me bring it up here to fill it in so I fill it in correctly. We want this color. And if it's going to be up here, it should be like that with this one down here. Okay, now we're going to put that like so. I'm looking at the little preview of it. I mean, kind of, sort of, right there. And then I think some of this needs to go away because this is getting to be a bit much right here. So we're going to take that and move it up. Let's reduce it like this. And we'll just do it like this. It'll just be sort of a, it won't be the same because I don't want them to be perfectly symmetrical anyway, because it's like, I mean, it's based on the thing. The thing is not really all that symmetrical. Or I should say it's inspired by the thing. Not really based on it. And then we're gonna have, let's see, some more sort of this going down here. No, I prefer actually just having it be behind. Let's have it be behind. And so we'll have the darkened colors. Yeah, like that. All right, cool beans, guys. And yeah, just to make this a little different, might as well flip this one too. Just then it's even more outside of where this is. V, have it like that. Yeah, actually that's great. I don't mind this one being, I wish this curve was better. Like I was sort of saying before. Oh, let's get rid of that. There, that gives it a little nicer curve, and then we can accentuate it with that. There we go. Now we see the curve a little bit better. Get that dark. Maybe even make this like this. Really, really highlight that curve there. All right. And then this part I want to actually be a little darker to show sort of a curvature to it. All right, there we go. There we go. Would not want to face these like massive arms of flesh and bone and nail coming at me. All right, so 11, nice. Boom. So let's double check that the math's right. Destroyed, 0, or disabled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So we got 11, we got 10. Now we got 5, so now we need one more for this. Maybe for this one, it's just one in the middle, sort of in the back. No, but then that'll be blocked. Maybe more sort of more nails coming out the other way. I think that'd be kind of cool. And a few of the like spindly things. And those will be the blood, and then we'll be done with the blood limbs. But I think we are just about at time. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here. Hopefully this was interesting. I'd love to hear. Let me know either offline or now if you want. If you enjoyed this type of stream, if I may do this again tomorrow, just to see, you know, because I'm sure I'll have things to work on tomorrow. But if it's something that you guys like, much like it seemed like people like Meg Mondays and Fix It Francisco streams, if this is something you guys like, I think it'd be awesome to be able to hang out with you and just I could just be on in the background. I imagine as if this keeps going and becoming a regular thing, that I would probably talk less, especially during the focus time. And look, we missed the dun, so I need to fix that because that is not working. So let me write that down. Let's see. Okay, I did that. And then Pomodoro timer fix. All right, guys, please consider supporting the crowd sale of Junkyard Juggernauts. It'll be awesome to see us get to the first, what's it called? Focus versus go. What's it called? Jeez. The first discount. I mean, it's technically at the first discount now because you start, whenever you do a crowd sale, it starts at you have to start a discount of some sort. I wanted to do $10, but the most it let me do was $5. So for anyone that's like, I thought this was going to start like the Kickstarter at $110. Well, I was wanting to do that, but it wouldn't let me go above $5 for the initial sale. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, please consider going to Junkyard Juggernauts, being a part of the crowd sale. And 15 days left. And if you'd like to play a game of Junkyard Juggernauts, like you want to try it out, I'm more than willing. Try before you buy. I'm happy to take you through the demo of the game, or if you want to play the whole game, we could do that too. Just need a few hours to be set aside. If it's just 2 of us, if it's multiple of us, more than 2, because 2 is technically a multiple. Then you're gonna need more time. So especially if you've never played before, but. With that, guys, I think we're going to be done for Dunzo for Nowzo. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. Let's see if there's anyone who can go raid. Let's see. I think Dustin's on, but anyone else? Maybe no one. Oh, yeah. I didn't see anyone come up on my little raid widget thing. But it could just be broken. That's entirely plausible. So let's see here. And ads, of course. Of course it's ads. Lots of ads. Lots of ads. Yeah, I think we're going to be done. We're just going to go ahead and be done, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here today. I pray you have a good rest of your day. We'll end with credits here. What am I thinking here? We're not going to rate anyone, so ignore the rating message. But thank you so much for being here. To PaulJPowers.com, of course, Gaiden, King Amos, Gaiden again, Not sure why I got in there twice. Oh, because of YouTube and of Twitch. Stacy and Jimmy, thank you guys, and thank you to our supporters who try to thank every time. Our fire knights, Deb, Ken, Dustin, and Flux, and our fire guards, Ashley, Brian, Dale, Daryl, Drew, D. Tungsten, Fabulous Lomax, Geek Devotions, Joel, Mary Kay, Cool Deluxe, Redeemed Otaku, Ryan Frostad, and that's our Babo. All right, guys. And prayer, and then that's it. Lord God, thank you for this day. Please continue to be with Jimmy and his mother-in-law and his wife, and see them through this challenging time they're in. Please be with all of us who are facing challenging times, Lord God. It's not fun, but you know what's going to happen, and can trust you in that. I pray that you please, protect us all. For those of us who have prayer, faith, and trust in you, may we pursue more and more each day, and may we all experience your love, grace, beauty, and truth in a fresh new way. Pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, who left all majesty to come down to our depravity, live the life we wanted, taught us how we could, conquered sin, overcame death, being raised to the Father, making a way for us all to have a right relationship with you where there wasn't a way before. Amen. All right, guys. I know it's in the middle of the ad, but we're done. So until next time, here's your stream face.